I downloaded the dating app because my friends wouldn't stop talking about it. They said I was being dramatic, that not every bad experience turns into a story worth remembering. I told them I wasn't scared, just tired of people. The profile that matched with me that night belonged to a man named Caleb. Nothing about him stood out at first. His photos were casual, slightly awkward in a way that felt honest. One picture hiking, one with a coffee mug, one blurry group photo where he wasn't even centered. His bio was short, too short, maybe just a sentence about liking late-night conversations and old movies. We started talking the same night. The conversation moved easily, without the usual forced questions. He didn't flirt too hard. He didn't overshare. He asked about my job, my city, the cafe I liked working from, normal things, comfortable things. At some point, he mentioned Maya. He said, "You seem like someone who'd get along with Maya." I asked who that was. He replied, "Your friend. The one who always orders iced coffee, even when it's cold." My stomach tightened. Maya was my best friend, yes, but she wasn't on my profile, and I had never mentioned her. I laughed it off in the moment, assuming I had slipped up somewhere. Maybe I'd talked about her without realizing it. Maybe it was just a coincidence. People guess things all the time. Still, I asked how he knew her name. He sent a typing bubble. It disappeared, then reappeared. Finally, he said he must have mixed me up with someone else. That should have been the end of it. But over the next few days, he kept doing it. He referenced places I had been, but never mentioned. A bookstore I visited once with my roommate Lena, a park where my coworker Josh liked to jog. He didn't say anything outright threatening, just small comments woven naturally into conversation as if they were things I had already told him. Each time, he brushed it off when I questioned him. I asked Maya if she knew anyone named Caleb. She said no, but she joked that I finally had a secret admirer. Lena said dating apps scrape data from everywhere now, and told me to stop overthinking it. Josh told me to trust my gut. That was the problem. My gut didn't know what to think. A week later, Caleb suggested meeting up. He picked a quiet bar I had been to exactly once, not recently, not tagged online, just once, months ago, after work. When I hesitated, he said we could wait. He said, "I don't want you to feel rushed." That sentence bothered me more than anything else he'd said so far. I told him I needed time. That night, Maya called me laughing. She asked if I had a secret boyfriend. I asked why. She said someone had followed her on Instagram earlier that day. A blank profile, no posts, no bio, just a name, Caleb. She thought it was funny until she realized she had never told me about it, and I had never told Caleb about her. I blocked him immediately. Within minutes, I got a notification from the app saying my match was no longer available. His profile vanished, as if it had never existed. I thought that would be the end. It wasn't. The next evening, Lena told me someone had been sitting in a car across the street from our apartment for nearly an hour. She noticed because the engine stayed on. When she stepped onto the balcony, the car drove away. Later that night, Josh texted me asking why I had been outside his gym earlier. I hadn't been. He said he was sure it was me. Same jacket, same hair. That was when fear stopped being abstract. I changed my routines. I stopped walking alone. I stayed with friends. I told myself I was being cautious, not paranoid. Then I received an email. No subject line, no greeting, just a sentence. You're harder to talk to when you're not listening. Attached was a photo. It showed Maya and me sitting at the cafe I liked, taken from outside, through the glass, close enough to see our expressions. I never told anyone about the email. I didn't want to make it real by saying it out loud. The messages didn't continue. The following didn't happen again. Weeks passed. Life slowly returned to something like normal. Until one night, while scrolling through the App Store, I saw it suggest the dating app again. Out of morbid curiosity, I opened it. I didn't log in. I just looked at the featured profiles, and there it was. A new profile, different name, different photos, but the bio was the same. I like late-night conversations and old movies. Under mutual interests, it listed 3 names: Maya, Lena, and Josh. I deleted the app and turned my phone off. I still don't know how many profiles he's made or how many people he talks to at once, but I know one thing. He didn't match with me to meet me. He matched with me because he already knew me. And I think the reason he stopped is because he found someone else who didn't notice in time.